let's go back to the video.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Running left, Taylor. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. That reception, his 600th NFL catch. Congratulations. Quite the accomplishment. First and goal, a good chance for our first touchdown of the new season. They'll set up to throw. Rolling to his left. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I think that's how this defense is going to need to play these tight ends. Again, get right up on them and stay physical. And that paid off on that play, helping force that incompletion.
Buying time to his left. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Jets are on the board here first in the season opener. Excellent start there. First drive of the season. Big-time success putting it in the end zone.
And remember, that was done without any real map of how to do it. In other words, the deeper you get into the season, you get game film to work off of, tendencies to work off of. The first drive of the season, things can be entirely different than what you've seen in the past. It's a really good job of execution by them.
No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. He's got it, and the Jets lead 7-0. That time, a 6-play drive, and it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown.
Boys. But yeah, at the end of the video, I'm gonna show you my defense. It's number 1, and yeah.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. This is taken just shy of the 10. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Here's the Cleveland offense, and here's Baker Mayfield, former Heisman Trophy winner, ready to go at quarterback.
And he's a guy who plays with a lot of emotion. He's learned how to channel it really positively, because when he throws the football downfield and makes a big play, he'll be the first guy downfield to celebrate.
Turn it off and come with me.
guys. I hope you enjoyed the video.
With you, but also when his team needs that confidence, when they need that jolt, they turn to him, and he's ready to provide it.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at about the 32. Fights off the defender. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards, and it'll be 2nd and very short. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb, and he'll go down right around the 47 this time.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they're just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
It's Logan Wilson there to bring him down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Quickly into the hands of Beckham. Touchdown! Odell Beckham! A 16-yard touchdown. And the Browns are within an extra point of tying this thing up. The point after is good. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This one fielded at the 5. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. Back onto the field come the New York Jets for their second drive. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. They'll try the left side with Taylor. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Uncorks one for Davis.
Flag.
And that's going to wind up incomplete.
Flag.
However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
Josh.
Well, he's got to have that wrong, doesn't he? They declined that.
There's no doubt about it. Sorry to step on you there, partner, but let's go ahead and run this one together, right? Incomplete pass, yet they call pass interference, and somehow you're going to decline that penalty?
I'm so confused. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. These two teams all tied after 1. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Back to throw here. He'll air this one out deep for Davis.
Flag, thank
That's
you.
incomplete, but there is a flag down. So hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So a costly penalty yardage-wise as that'll move the football down to the spot of the foul.
And what the officials are looking for in these situations, whether you're playing the man or the ball. And if you're playing the man, you get a lot less leeway in terms of what's going to happen at the end of the play. But if you're looking for the football, it's less likely to draw the flag. I like the play design there. They occupied the defense downfield, everyone trying to account for someone. But unfortunately, they didn't account for the running back slipping out of the backfield, and he was absolutely unnoticed and wound up getting big yards on that play.
And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there. Forced out to his left.
And he's going to take it in for a Jets
Yes, sir.
touchdown.
Get a touchdown, baby. It's a touchdown, baby. A touchdown.
Second touchdown
Hey.
in this opening
Oh, yes,
weekend.
sir.
And the
You got
Jets have
touchdown.
taken the lead. Well, the defensive coverage was good, so good he just decided to make a play of his own, and it worked out.
Yeah, you often wonder if they
Touchdown.
think to
He's
themselves,
getting
is the
that.
coverage
Like
too
I said,
good
guys,
to allow him to
you
run
get a
the
notification, you
football?
get
I think
a
you'd rather take
touchdown
your
with
chances
that.
with him
Hit
doing
that bell,
exactly
too.
that, and he
Yeah,
beat him
touchdown
on that
bell.
play
Oh, yeah.
all the way to the end zone.
Now Youngway Koo for the extra point.
Binky. OP.
And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Sir. OP.
So that drives 7 plays in length. And it's capped off by a 13-yard touchdown run. Following the touchdown,
Perfect.
here's Koo to kick off. A short kick taken at the 18. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
I think I'm doing this team. I do.
Second drive coming up here for Cleveland as they return to the field on offense. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. They go play action. Mayfield. And his throw here is incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Now a throw here to his running back. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker,
Get that ball out of
maybe
here,
a
homeboy.
defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And he comes back with one complete. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
From the gun, Mayfield. And that is incomplete.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes,
He
sir.
wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Go for it.
Now Mayfield on 4th down.
Uh-uh.
And a dangerous throw there
Oh, thank
as that's
you.
knocked down and
Sir.
incomplete. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And the Jets are going to get the football back.
4th down, and they take to the air, which really isn't a major surprise, but how about the coverage? They're able to bat it down.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Uncorks one for Davis. A fight for it, and this is caught. It's caught indeed. Big yardage that time for the Jets.
Well, he reminded us that he was a 1,000-yard receiver a year ago as he starts off week 1 picking up right where he left off. He told us at the end of the preseason he was primed for a big year. He just gave us excellent evidence of his belief.
Corner Davis, my man. I bet wide receiver. Let's change it up a little bit. Turn it up a little bit. Ooh, running play.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. They'll try the left side. It's Taylor. No gain on the play there, second down. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. To the right side, complete to Taylor. And this carry, despite the good move, will be stopped short of the 10. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter. 14-7. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Steps away to his left. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5.
Now that's disappointing for the defense. They had the advantage, had excellent coverage all over the field, but they let him get away, scramble, and pick up a first down and inside the 5-yard line.
They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. It'll go as a loss on the play, not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. They'll drop to throw, out to his left. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. They'll look to run with Taylor. And Taylor, I don't think he got there. No, he did not. Unable to break free, and he's marked short. Can this defense hold him out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2. They'll set up a throw. On the move to his left. And this is caught. Touchdown. Wait, hold a second here. Flag down. Let's see if this will stand.
What do you mean?
So that will wipe the 6 off the scoreboard.
That's fine.
How about dampening a celebration? That's a touchdown pass that's going to be called back because of the penalty.
Yeah, it's on me.
First down, Mayfield. They go with a shuffle pass, and it's complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. 2nd and 2. Final play of the half, Mayfield. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. So we have reached halftime here in the Thursday night opener. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, good to get another season underway. We'll get back to you guys for the second half of the season opener. But first, let's take a look at what's still to come here in the opening weekend of the NFL season. The best of the early games on Sunday may just be in Buffalo, where the Bills face a big test, as they'll have to contend with the New England Patriots. In the late afternoon games, the place to be might very well be Denver, Colorado, where it'll be the Broncos taking on the Miami Dolphins. And finally, on Sunday Night Football, should be a good one there, between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Baltimore Ravens. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. A short kick taken at the 18. They're going to take this up close to the 40, so really good starting field position. The Browns offense getting set to go to work here to start the third. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Only needing 2 yards on second down. They give the Chubb out of the gun, and he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with
Pick.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 41. And a great return as he gets this all the way down
pick,
close
homeboy.
to the 30-yard
Eat a
line.
pick. Eat a pick.
Did not go
Eat
their
a pick.
way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing, they're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down. They're going to look to throw. Under pressure again, and down he goes again.
What am I doing? I'm an idiot here.
It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd. Now back to throw. And bringing it in, it's Davis. Well, they'll get 15, but that won't be nearly enough. It's 4th down.
I don't know how many times, not just in my playing career, but you and I working together, have we ever heard a coach say, you know, I just don't have that play on my call sheet. And that's really what we had here. That was a big hole they were trying to get out of.
Yeah, big gain, still a ways to go, though. Now on 4th down, they throw the deep ball, but it winds up to be incomplete. The Jets try it, but the 4th down play doesn't work. And this Browns defense stands tall. So the defense has to stay out and get one more stop. They were able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
So on their record, that goes down as a successful play. Doesn't matter how they got there, how it happened. They got it done. They're the ones that are jubilant.
Now they're going to get about 3 here out of this 1st down run, and that'll bring up 2nd and 7. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now
Face mask.
is a credit to their defense.
Took us off face mask in there.
By making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Play action now. Here's Mayfield. Looking sideline, incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. The Browns send out their punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Fielded at about the 28. They'll get 9 yards on the return there following a punt of 42. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. New York ready to go again offensively. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. And a pretty big hole as he's down to about the 40. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. They'll look to throw here. Out to his left.
Oh, no, a pick.
He's unable to hold on to that defensively.
Glad I didn't pick that.
Potential game changer, but it falls incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. They'll get this off to Taylor. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And it'll be 4th down. They'll run for it. It's Taylor. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
On 2nd down, it's Taylor. Taylor's got the 1st down and more. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
What are you doing, offense? We had the point.
That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in the game.
Doing?
That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. He'll look to throw.
Perfect.
And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my.
OP. That's OP.
Tell the truth, partner. You didn't think he was coming down with that one, did you? Come on.
That was OP, guys.
No, I did. I'll
Sure.
tell you what, though. A one-handed grab of that length. Talk about giving your team a little juice.
Oh, big time. I mean, everyone's going to be excited about that one, whether you're on the field or not. It permeates its way through the entire team, and I can't wait to see what they do on the next down.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. They'll try the left side. Taylor, and he's in.
Yes, sir. Touchdown, baby.
Jonathan Taylor, a 12-yard touchdown run. And the Jets are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. But that makes this a 2-score ball game. And, you know, the way this thing has been going, Charles, 2 scores kind of feels like 3 or 4 scores.
Yeah, that's a great observation. It's been a heck of a battle, hasn't it? And points have been at a premium throughout this game. So you have to wonder, is this going to be too much for them to overcome?
Koo able to connect on the extra point. And it's now 21-7. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. This is taken just shy of the 10. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Mayfield off the play fake. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. To throw, Mayfield. And that is incomplete. Oh, he did everything but hold on to it. But a nice play defensively, and now it brings up 4th down.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. After some early struggles running the ball, they've really picked it up. Early it just seemed like there were no holes there. Now all of a sudden the holes seem to be there. I don't know if that's just my imagination.
And give them credit that they kept their confidence, because sometimes when you get...
And this is taken in at the 5. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and marking
Yes,
at the
sir.
5.
Give me that.
Play that time by the
Give me
Jets.
that. Give me that, homeboy.
Another big
Yes, sir.
play late here for an offense, Charles. It certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long, and I would say that going along with that has been confidence, because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them, and now it's been a real issue for them during this game.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll run here with Taylor. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. A pickup of 4 on 1st down. It'll be 2nd and goal. Here's Taylor again. And he's into
Yes,
the
sir.
end zone.
Touchdown, baby.
Jets.
Hey.
Jonathan Taylor.
Yes, sir.
Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Jets are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. I think all teams probably like seeing that schedule for the first time, looking at week 1. Oh, good, we're at home. This is why you want to be home in week 1. They're looking sharp.
And I agree with you totally. That's what you want, but there carries a little extra pressure with that as well, because you and I both know protecting the home field, winning your home games is paramount in this league. So you go into it, yeah, we want it, but now you actually have to go out and prove it.
Yeah, 2 sides to that coin, and looking like they're going to protect it here in this one.
Oh, yeah.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. This is taken just shy of the 10. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
That's fine.
Cleveland offense making their way out. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this 4th quarter. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Mayfield. And it's out.
Oh,
He
come
got it
on.
on the carpet. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around a lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone.
On that play, as you saw the route start to develop downfield, I got the sense
valid
that
point.
maybe the run would set up for him. And he took full advantage of it and got a big gain on a busted play.
Here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Throwing again on 2nd down. Mayfield. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And the Browns are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
It's fun facts, bro. This game is done.
So the Browns in
over.
possession of the
Finished.
football here as we get you reset. They've got it first and goal as they look to punch in a late score. Mayfield to throw it, and that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Thank you.
The line of scrimmage once again the 5 as they get ready for second and goal. Mayfield looks to throw. Back in the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No.
Nope.
It's incomplete. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same Surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to
no way.
Nuh-uh.
No points, homeboy. No points. Yes, sir.
Looked like a touchdown, but not to be, and now it's fourth down.
Thank you, G. Oh, yeah. W. No, you don't. What you gonna do, homeboy? What you gonna do? What you gonna do?
And a field goal obviously means nothing here. They're going to go ahead and go for it on fourth down. Desperation time. Mayfield on fourth.
Come on! How's that fair?
Touchdown, Browns.
That's fine. I'll let that. How is that like? I had third.
And the Browns have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth.
I mean, it's not fair, but I'll respect that. I really wanted to stop him there, but that's fine.
And the lead will be cut down to 14.
It's okay. That's fine.
2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Jets have got it. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. That one looks like he'll throw here. He'll air this one out deep for Davis.
Oh, come on.
And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively. And it'll bring up second down. He'll try again with the arm here on second down. He'll dump this off to Taylor, complete. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So 3rd down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first. Back to throw. Uncorks one for Davis. Touchdown, Jets.
Yes, sir. Hey, Corey Davis. Hey, yes, sir. Right to him. Right to him. Right to him.
Is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge, or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
Please.
An extra point.
Touchdown.
And the lead down to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Hey. Man, hold on 1 second, guys. Sorry about that, guys. I'm back here to whoop this team.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. This is taken just shy of the 10. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. And no doubt this is not the way that they had hoped to open their season. Thoroughly outplayed here in front of the national audience. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Throwing, Mayfield. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off near the 34. And they will finally
yes, sir.
But not until it's
yes, sir.
Down inside the 15-yard line. Points to the scoreboard.
And Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them. And they took advantage of it there. Got a nice interception and set up their offense in great shape.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. They'll try the left side. It's Taylor. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. He'll look to throw. This will be swung out wide for Taylor. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 1.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for them.
That's fine.
He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. Well, my friend, for the players, it's good for them to get that first game under their belts. For you and I, that first Thursday night game, also good for us to get that under our belts, wasn't it?
It was no longer preseason. We were into the regular season, first game of the year. And you know, all eyes were watching this one. Everyone was excited that football was back.
And it's just special. You can just feel it. It's so good to have the pigskin back out there. It'll be crisp fall weather before we know it.
You got that right, but I love the build-up to it, right? All day long anticipating it, and then we got here and we saw a game, the first game of the year, let's keep going.
Like I said, guys.
They begin the new campaign with a victory here in front of the home crowd in the Thursday opener. And they'll get a few days to savor this one before they take on the New England Patriots. Meanwhile, for the Browns, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles.
Yeah, like I said, guys, this team is a wrap. But yeah, I'm gonna show you a little something, and then just a little. Let's wait for a minute. I'm gonna show you a little something.
Popping out on them, a politic and probably in a section where you not permitted. My honey's matching my Dodger fitted, playing all go, ain't no stopping in it. Look, salute when you see me, I bought her a CC and that was her first disgusting.
Oh, here.
Well, I couldn't be any more excited about who's joining us here today. She's one of the most popular and prominent voices on discussions related to sports and pop culture. And of course, when you're not listening to my podcast, You're probably listening to hers, appropriately titled The Nia Polanco Show. Nia, it is great to have you on the podcast.
Well, thank you for having me on, Kevin. You know, it's a nice change of pace to be in the guest seat instead of the host seat.
Yeah, you know, a little change of role. But now, look, you've been at it for, what is it, a little over a year now, hosting your show, am I right?
Yeah, it's been about 15 months now. We debuted last spring.
Okay, so you're a savvy old veteran now, and I know in these 15 months, you've managed to cross paths with just about every big name in sports and entertainment. But there's one athlete in particular, Nia, I have to ask you about. You were there on draft night. You watched him get chosen by the Jets with their top pick. I think you know where I'm going here.
Yeah, you know, I think I've had more people ask me about him than maybe any of my other guests, which really surprised me initially. It was a great interview, and he was way more candid than I expected he would be. But I think I might have underestimated how culturally relevant he already is.
Exactly. And, you know, that makes two of us. And it wasn't really until the past few weeks that I really started to realize just how much of an impact he's having. Obviously on the field, but also off of it. So Nia, let's focus on that off-the-field part for a moment. Because from what I hear, he's got a terrific support system that deserves some of the praise. Am I right?
I think it's fair to give some credit to his inner circle. He brought his agent, Jordan Wright, with him on the show, and you can tell that she's providing some great guidance on how to handle himself. Not saying he wouldn't have figured it out on his own, but he's got his team in place, and that's very important for a young athlete.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, there's no question. You know, and honestly, it's refreshing to see, so kudos to him. All right, so let's talk about your podcast. And it's funny, I was listening to, I think it was your most recent episode. And it's not often when you hear someone call attention to this subject.
Yeah, well, I'm getting there, so I'm getting there very soon. Well, anyway, guys, I hope you like, subscribe to Dr. Show. Dr. Show, it's me. And also hit the notification bell or a touchdown bell. If you play football right here, a touchdown, get a touchdown notification on that bell. You get notified to get more videos like this, guys. Well, anyway, I hope I see you guys in the next video.